Somebody's bringing up that I said, unless I threw pee like at you directly. What I'm trying to say as a foreign dead god is I'm not unaware of what these kind of rights would be. I have the right to my privacy within my own personal space. So as long as you can't see anything about my life through the window with basic respect and not fixating on what I'm doing inside of a car, because that's sickening, because that's somebody's personal space. But as long as you don't see anything personal or private, without easily just glancing and knowing something personal or private, then there's no right to be doing any of that. I could see if I was ever like naked and you could see anything through a window, like the window level. If I was naked and you were looking through the window level, you'd know I was naked. Well, then that's massive. But I don't never take my clothes off. And when I do, I gotta be so, how do I do it about it? Unless I'm near a bathroom. So unless I'm underneath of a dress, pulling something off to put something else on or something, I don't never do that. But see, I would know that would be a big deal. To like be naked or somebody knows you're naked and they could easily see or know from the windows. But no one has a right to be looking in or down into your car to know anything. That's a sicko. That's sickening. That's a criminal. I mean, it doesn't take brain surgery. And then everyone has so much to say about what I'm doing on the side of a public road. You don't have a right to stalk, harass, and abuse people on public streets. And they don't do it to anyone else. You know, I made sure the gods went to court about that. You know, it's a public street. If you don't want me to know what you're thinking or something, don't think in my direction. But I'm always going to say what your morals are in the building, blah, 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 because I've started a game that everybody likes the game. But I'm not saying your morals personally, am I? Why? Because the morals of a house could have 5, 6, 8 people in it. You know, the morals of a house could mean whoever the hell's in the house and the overall morals. So I'm not saying anything about anybody specifically. And if they keep their abusive brain and thinking and grossness away from me, it'll never matter, will it? But really, they don't have a legal right to be harassing or abusing me when I'm just parked on a public street in the first place. They don't have a right to do any of these things. What I'm trying to say is, unless I have pee and you know it's pee, and I'm putting it on your personal self, your property, your yard, around your home directly or right near your home, you don't really have a right to tell me what to do about my whole personal private existence in a car when you don't even really know what I'm doing or not and what exists or not. That is just gross. They're like rape happy, gross happy, crime happy, gross things. And man, if I get grossed out about rape or something, my death will give out. So really, the gods will hold you accountable for the murder of death. Because I'm just a god full of death. You know, why do people do insanely, criminally, unthinkable things? I mean, you know that you wouldn't walk into a cemetery and figure out how to hurt their death. They're already hurting in death at the cemetery. They're just God-hate, disgusting, disturbed things. Like I said, I think that's how coronavirus showed up everywhere. Because they're grosser in their brain than they'll ever tell anybody the truth about. Because what the hell? It's a public street. I'm not in their driveway. I'm not in their bedroom. It's out on the public street. And just happens to be near where people live or something. But there's no law that says the public street belongs to me all the way around the parameter of my house. I checked. Seriously.